Them on Facebook is not my type. Them on Facebook has never been my type. Them on Facebook might become my type. Nikishamuosha huyo sio wangu, huyo alikuja na mamake, hiyo mimba sio yangu. Mimi nikaanza kufanya mambo, mtajua.
By the way, you're very fertile.
Hey.
Well, we can confirm.
Yeah. I am very fertile. Yeah, but yeye alijuaje? Demo wa Facebook manichomea. Sinifikirie mambo tunafanya chini ya maji. Sasa hii ni mambo gani?
But he asked you at gunpoint.
Yes.
Given a chance to actually marry manzi wa Facebook at gunpoint, die or marry her.
You're gonna have to kill me, bro. Okay, I'm just listen, it doesn't even have to be at gunpoint. You guys have seen her. She's vibes. Yeah. She's full of vibes. And then the rest of the assets that I prefer, tunaweza dunga mashindano, man. Tunaweza fanya namna hii alafu you never know. By the
As we are hanging out with media personality Oga Obinna himself. He has been trending every single week on YouTube and he's going to be telling us what is the secret. Hata sisi tunatafuta kutrend. Obinna.
Babu. Unaingia Zanzibar. Nisikize na unisikize vizuri. Unaingia Zanzibar. Kuku mweupe. Ng'ombe mwekundu.
Jamani, usitudanganye Obinna. But how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling sexy, successful, and I'm feeling good, and I'm smelling good, and I'm looking good. And I'm here for a good cause, so it's gonna be a good day.
Obinna, let me say congratulations. You're really doing an amazing job.
Asante.
How is the feeling right now being here? Tunajua wewe ni msawa ma looks. Siwezi kuambia story ya look. Uko sawa.
Okay.
Leo tuko hapa because of King Kaka.
Yes.
Monkey business.
Yep.
Una-expect nini leo?
It's a monkey business. No. I'm hosting the launch.
Okay.
I'm hosting the launch, but also before that, I was just coming to support. Because when I see young people doing amazing things, I always pull up.
Yeah.
When Butita was doing his, I pulled up, and this one as well. So we're just here to launch the movie. Tuone quality, tukae chini niambie, tutafikia level kweli, because he said he spent over 10 million shillings buying the equipment. Nataka nione hiyo equipment ya 10 million leo. Nimwite kani mwambie King Kaka, hii ni monkey business. Ama hii ni monkey business. Yeah, so we are here to support him.
Kabisa.
Yep.
Now I'm sure Obinna, you have seen the trailer. What part of that film or rather series you can't wait to watch?
CMB Prezo, bro.
Okay.
I'm here for Cash Money, brother. I grew up idolizing the guy, the first blinger in Africa, not only in Kenya. Cash Money, brother. Then I saw him acting like he was sitting on a wheelchair. So I want to see his acting skills. I want to see if he still maintains his cool. Because Prezo anakuwa cool. I don't get off mic. Brother, unajua mazee, bro. Yo, bro. I want to see it. That's why I'm here. Prezo.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Obinna, let's talk about your relationship with them on Facebook. Sometimes tunasema mna harusi, mnapanga. Haiwezi.
Them on Facebook is not my type. Them on Facebook has never been my type. Them on Facebook might become my type. Nikishamuosha huyo sio wangu, huyo alikuja na mamake, hiyo mimba sio yangu. Mimi nikaanza kufanya mambo, mtajua.
By the way, you're very fertile.
Hey.
Well, we can confirm.
I am very fertile. Yeah, but yeye alijuaje? Demo wa Facebook manichomea. Sinifikirie mambo tunafanya chini ya maji. Sasa hii ni mambo gani?
But he asked you at gunpoint.
Yes.
Given a chance to actually marry manzi wa Facebook at gunpoint, die or marry her.
You're gonna have to kill me, bro. Okay, I'm just listen, it doesn't even have to be at gunpoint. You guys have seen her. She's vibes.
Yeah.
She's full of vibes. And then the rest of the assets that I prefer, tunaweza dunga mashindano, man. Tunaweza fanya namna hii alafu you never know. By the way, you guys watch that lady in the next 5 years, she'll be totally different. With the plans I have for her, and if she does what she does in the next 5 years, masalebora atakuwa DM yake hey. Na mimi nakuwa nasoma hizo DM zao.
And Obinna, you working with them on Facebook.
Yes.
Unaweza tuambia ni mtu wa aina gani? Because tunaona what you really doing together is really amazing.
Yeah.
Ni mtu wa aina gani?
She's very disciplined. She's very passionate, and then she's very kind. Do you know when I go for my CSR, I never invited her. She was like, I want to come, and she came. And we were there. She starts giving money. Nikamwita kando, nikamwambia, my friend, what do you think you're doing? Ati nikitoa pia natoa. Wewe tulia kidogo, wacha kwanza to put together. She's a very kind person, and she's brilliant as hell. That woman is sharp. Anasemanga vitu kwa set ananimaliza. But now we are trying to balance between performance and real life. Because you know, her real life is performance. So I'm trying to make her understand, when the cameras are not rolling, stop performing. Because if you perform even when the cameras are not rolling, you wear out. Even footballers, game ikisha, relax, re-strategize again. They must para kingi hapa, anakuwa performance mode 100%. So we're trying to balance between performance and real life. The reason is she really loves what she does. And she's passionate. And she's wanted it for a while. And now that it's giving, anataka kuikamua. So we're trying to balance that. But every other thing, very nice.
Yeah. And apart from that, tulikuwa na pale na of course Kimani Mbugo, you're very passionate to help him. And before that, kuna venye alikutusa kidogo akasema hataki msaada, and you went ahead and helped him. Maybe what pushed you to help him?
So Kimani Mbugo has a mental situation, and I'm a champion for mental wellness. Because situations that most guys are going through mentally, I have been there. And 1, 2, 3 people helped me. So when I see someone is spiraling into that space, I be there for them, because sometimes you don't know what you're saying. I've been in situations where men will reach out and tell me, bro, do you need help? I'm like, I don't need help, but I need help. I'm like, wachana na mimi niko fiti bro, niko fiti. And most men do that. Most 95% of men will tell you, mimi niko fiti. Babe, mbona uko niko fiti, but hawako fiti. Hata sasa hii mwanaume yote hapo tamsalimia, naje bro? Poa sana, but they are not poor. All these men, kuna mwanaume hajalipa rent, kuna yule amefukuzwa kwa nyumba yake na demu yake ama na wife yake, kuna yule amenyang'anywa mtoto, kuna yule ana court case, kuna yule amevutwa kazi, kuna yule ana bills. All men, there's always that struggle for, let me fit in, whether nipige luku, ni pull up. Like today personally, I had a breakdown. I posted it. I was waiting for Baba Kimani next to the bank, and somehow I was listening to my new song Mambo ya Mungu, and I just started remembering all the traumas that I've gone through, and I broke down. And I was not ashamed of it, because it happens. I had to call someone and go like, yo, I'm not good. So I know. So when I saw Kimani Mbugo, then I've seen him before, I was like, I really need to come through for this guy. And that is why I'm there. Even when he spoke badly about me, Nyako, and every other person who helped him, he doesn't know what he's doing. He has moments where he's okay, then some moments he spirals into that space. So when he does it, he doesn't know. So don't be too harsh, unless now baadaye akishapona sasa nakutana kwa wanaume naambia what's up, ulikuwa unasema nini?
But wewe umekuwa karibu naye, labda unaweza tupatia updates of how
ngoja kidogo, hizi jua ni moto, unajua
niko ni suti
nanuka tu nyama choma. Haya ndio hiyo.
Yeah.
Haya ndio hiyo. Si mtemenge bila light. Amwe kufanya bila light.
So update about Kimani right now.
Okay, so the update about Kimani, I was with the dad. He's been admitted at Mathare Hospital because the docs were like, we have to monitor him for about 3 weeks. And then now from there, now we can release him to a rehab that they will suggest, so that third another rehabilitation. Because first kuna madawa pia lazima utibiwe na nurses wa kuangalia na daktari ya kuangalie. So that's the update that's happening now. So in the next 3 weeks, we'll not nampeleka wapi. Tukimpeleka hapo, we were suggesting to make up for 1 year, because even if you put him there for like 3 months, he might relapse. So we don't want him to relapse. So we want him to be there completely after 1 year. Akishapona fiti anakuja, tunamzob. SPM to the media, to Mbili TV and all these media houses will find somewhere for him, so that he has a purpose. Because when a man does not have a purpose, that is when we spiral into other things, drug abuse, wrong friends. But if a man has a purpose, anamukanga asubuhi napata kwenda Soleria because akona hiyo purpose, and then they have the passion. So we'll do it with time.
And apart from that, you are working on accountability. Tukasema isije semekana baadaye ukishapata gari waseme pesa ya Kimani Mbugo. Maybe so far umepata hela kama ngapi?
So today when we were at the bank, we had 590 something, and we withdrew 120,000. I'll post the video I think tomorrow, so you'll see the reason for the accountability part. We saw what happened with Baba Talisha, and most of the time, even if you intend well, there's always a person sit down and say, mbona umse anafanya hii kitu? Kimani Mbugo's money, I'm not making a shilling from it. I don't want to make a shilling from it, and I don't intend to make a shilling from it. When I go do the other things, I'll fuel my car, I'll support his dad, I'll do whatever, and I'll do my things. And also in the donation till, I'm donating my money. But because now what we're doing is bigger than the money we donate, I don't want people to sit down and say, Obinna is using Kimani to make ABCD, or Obinna is using Kimani to make his name or whatever. My name is already made. I'm helping because nobody was helping. People are just sharing the videos, and I'm very passionate about men. Wanaume wana mashida na kuna msana wasaidia. So I said, I'll speak out for men. Tatukanwa juu ya wanaume, nitagombanishwa juu ya wanaume, lakini nitakufa na wanaume because I'm one of them. And I have daughters, I know how they're growing. I'm supporting how they're growing. But the government and other organizations have put together systems to help girl child. I have not seen any system to support boy child. So I'll start the system. Then 2-3 other guys will join me, pole tukiendelea. And I always say, the fact that I'm supporting boy child does not mean that I'm not supporting girl child. You see, it's just that I'm more vocal about boy child so that people can pay attention and know that without a man in the society, that's a lost society. The same way without a woman in the society, that's a lost society. So that's what I'm doing. So anytime tukitoa do, tuna record. Nilisema tenda wema, nenda zako. But before nende zako, record.
And Obinna, right now you're doing a lot. I would like to know how you're balancing all this. You have a family to take care of.
Yes.
You have like 5 channels. Na zote una upload. Like how are you going about it?
Because I'm living my life. That's my life. I mean, I don't work a single day in my life. Like right now, niko hapa nakaa fiti. Hata kesho kunipata nitakuwa nakaa fiti. Because that's how I live. Nikienda kufanya Obinna show live, that's what I love to do. So hakuna day na feel I need to balance this. Then if I drop my kids to school in the morning, I have the whole day until evening, because in the evening the school bus will drop them home. So I have the whole day to do every other thing. So I just need to know Mondays is Obinna show live, Tuesdays is my day off. Then we have this thing it's called like a boys club. Every Tuesday we hang out to go watch a movie, play football, bowling, whatever. Wanaume tunaongeleshana. Wednesday meetings, Thursday shoots, Friday like that. So I just have a schedule that I work with, and it happens.
And apart from that, Obinna, tumeona like you're doing so well.
Hebu ngoja, mbona nyinyi msweat? Mbona nyinyi msweat?
From inside.
Mimi nasikia.
We are seeing you doing so much well now, unakuwa received with a lot of love, and of course there is hate. We've seen some people hold false accusations against you. Maybe how are you dealing with all this?
My lawyer is handling that. Yes. What I decided to do, you can pick it.
Thank you.
So what I decided to do, I'm focusing on positivity. My intentions are pure. I'll do good vibes. If there's any other person who has any negativity towards me, God atapigana naye. Wewe pigana na Mungu. Because mimi nikifika jioni nanyosha mikono juu, wewe unapigana na Mungu. But unasemanga faith without action is dead. So I love faith that God will act on you, but my actions as well with my lawyer will also act on you. And in fact, I am very disappointed with this media. Sana Trudy, Bunny Experience, Truth Watchdog, and that whole shebang. When you see negative news, you guys run to the negative news. This is what happens. If the negative news is true or is not true, it sticks. And it costs people brands and it costs people money. In my team at the moment, I've employed around, the people that benefit from me directly is about 50 people directly. So if anything happens to me, that means about 50 people will lack. So Trudy, Bunny, and every other person here, before you run for any negative news, think, sit down, gather your evidence as a journalist, do due diligence. Don't run with speculation, because the minute you run with speculation, a lot of people are not well educated. Wanaona hivi washarukia nayo. Umeona Obinna pigana na Rico Mondi? Ya jui ni sinema. Umeona nani amesema? Ya jui. So the minute Trudy and your fans who trust you, they see Trudy amekaa mahali akahoji mtu, they believe it. So before you do that, do your due diligence. Because even apart from just costing lives, it can also cost you your career. Because there's some toes you'll step on and guys will go like, yeah, okay, now let's go. You see, I've seen what is happening. I didn't want to talk about it because it's not worth my time and effort. And I told my lawyer, follow this one. Because sometimes, let me use this example. Jesus was never married. Jesus hata kukuata na dem, for what we know. What did he do? Alikuwa anatembea kiponya wase. But some people connived and sat down and said, this guy is challenging the rulers and everything. Wakamsulubisha innocently. I am not Jesus. I'm only human. But I'm trying to follow the footsteps. I'm trying to do good. The people who know me, like I said before, the people who know me know me. And the ones who don't know me, don't know me. The people who know me will tell them some things that are about Obinna. No. So Trudy, before you guys conclude or air anything for views and likes, make sure you know what I'm talking about, and we all know what I'm talking about. So let's not go into that story. It already passed. Let's not give it. Whatever people wanted to achieve, they've achieved. But we're still standing. So let's continue.
You gifted one last one. You gifted your teenager, that's your boy, an iPhone the other day.
Yes.
Maybe what have you put in place to make sure that vitu anaona pale ni vitu positive?
What I put up in place? No, my kids, in my house there's rules. Without rules, there is indiscipline. There are rules everywhere. My kids don't watch certain things they know. For example, Gengeton music does not play in my house, even urban tone. But I listen to it and I can create it. But they know. The reason is, I reason with my kids. I sit down and explain. If you do this, this will happen. If you do this, this will happen. Even the Kimani Mbugua video, my son is watching it so that he can learn. I tell him now, if you choose to go this path, this is what might happen. If you choose to go this way, this might happen. And it's not, all my kids have phones. But usiku amelala, napiga tero. Na kuna time, by the way, I took my son's phone away. Hata sahi akona iPhone haina SIM card. Because group chats za school. Hey, uliona. So nimepatia phone, iko na kila kitu, haina SIM card. So haizi chat na mafriend wa shule.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Congratulations for the good work we are doing first.
Asante.
Then umekuwa sana na karibu na demu wa Facebook.
Okay.
Now what are these accusations maybe you've had online that you are not happy with, you would like to address here?
Which allegations?
Like allegations, ukikuwa na mtu sema demu wa Facebook karibu hivyo sana, people think differently, umeona accusations online. What have you seen that have pissed you off?
No, nothing yet. What I'll say is this. Whatever I do or whatever I say is entirely up to me. However you understand or interpret is entirely up to you, and that is none of my business. I have good intentions with them on Facebook. She knows, I know, her parents know, my management knows, her management knows, period. However you read into it, whatever you decide into it, whatever happens after will still happen. Do you know, and I've told her a couple of times, I might do whatever I'm doing 1 year, 2 years from now, anaweza kama nigeuke. Wewe si boss wako alinigeuka? Si Tumbili alinigeuka? After the struggle I went through with him. Yeah, it happens. But we forgive and we move on. But that does not mean if someone is bad to me, I'll stop being good to a couple of other people. You see, the same way, let me use this another example. The fact that you've experienced a heartbreak before and that man was trash does not mean every man is trash. The fact that I've experienced a heartbreak before and that woman was not kind to me does not mean every woman will not be kind to me. So you can't say, no, I'm not going to love again because, no. Maybe that was a learning curve.
Yeah.
So the same thing with them on Facebook. I will support her. I will ride with her till the wheels fall off. And if anything happens, we'll sort it then.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, thank you,
Obinna.
Obinna.
We wind up. Please say something to King Kaka.
King Kaka, man. Kubwa! You're a beast, bro. And you know I've always been your fan since day one. And I'll still be your fan. So let's make it. Na unite kwa movie. Hata kama extra.
Asante.
Haya.